Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's Workshop, and welcome to issue 39 of Build the Batmobile from the classic 1966 TV series Batman from our wonderful friends up at Fanhome. Now, if you want to grab this for yourself folks, head over to this link all the way along there. There's a clickable version in the description below where you can take out a subscription to this beautiful 1/8 scale model. Yes, folks. Let's have a quick scoop through the magazine. TV show today is The Minstrel's Shakedown. This is about the Riddler, I suppose. You then got The Great Batman Comics, Close Before Striking, is the headline there, the banner. Batman Year by Year is 73. Okay, folks. Nice bit of artwork there. Continuation of the Batman Year by Year. Looking rather menacing there with the spook. Next up, we've got our car parts today, which is the rear brake drums, inner and outer, as well as rear line and rear brake line, hose junctions, etc. So we've got all of that to do today, folks. And there is all the different measurements, okay? So, yeah. It says begin by locating it, cutting one piece. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah. Measure carefully with a ruler before cutting. So you've got all of that, look, to do. You've then got all the brake drums where the hoses go on each one, and then where you're going to be running your hose lines, okay? And that's what you're going to look like going from front to rear all the way under the model, like so, okay? And that's what we're going to end up with at the end of this issue, folks. Brake drums are on, a pair ready to go on at a later stage. And then obviously we've run our brake lines underneath, as you can see, going over the rear axle there, folks. Okay, so let's line this up at the back there, and we'll get all of our bits and pieces on the bench, which are just there. That's what you get, folks, today. So we'll unravel all of that and we'll start getting ready to trim some lines. This is all the brake hose that we've got, folks. A big old length of that stuff. So what we want is we want a 500mm section of this, okay? So let's measure that out. So there is 300. For 5 to there. That's what it's telling me. So let's get my nippers of nippingless. And we want 3 of those. Okay. 1 at 150. And for my next trick, is there. So that's a 150, and then 1 at 50mm, which is there. So you should have some spare. So we'll keep the spare rows out of the way there for a minute. And we want 1 of the 500mm hoses. So let's grab that one. Might as well, as the nearest. And we want to slide that on that peg like so. Right on that centre one. All the way along. Okay. And then we need to push this into the pinhole on the rear axle. Okay. We then want to get a brake drum. So it's asking us for the left hand one, which is there. That's the left one. And it's asking for the 50mm at the top and a 500mm at the bottom. Okay, so let's have that. Let's say and put that on the bottom. So we'll do that now. And then the 50mm is on the top. Like so. And that is the 50mm. So we'll have that on the top. Like that. Okay. And then the right hand drum here is saying 500mm at the bottom and a 150 at the top. Okay, so let's grab that 150 off of there because the 50 needs to go on that one. So let's put that correctly in place, Colt. That's the 50 on there, mate. There you go. And then we want the longer hose on the bottom. Now, if like me, you do get them around the wrong way, you can switch these once they're on the model. That's why I'm not gluing them in place yet. Okay, so let's get the left rear brake drum. And it's telling us to put the 50mm hose onto the left peg on this fitting. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so fit it with the 50mm at the top. Turn this until you can line your pegs up and see your pegs. And push that into place on the axle. Does that way round, okay. There you go. It's then telling us 39E facing the brake drum. Okay. Let's get these drums orientated the correct way. So that's the wrong way. So let's spin that 180. So we can get this to actually fit on the model. Just like that. And then we're going the 150mm, which is this one, is going in there. And then it's coming through and joining into that gubbins there. That's what it's telling us. And then it's going up over the top of that, like that, and then it's going to get held in place with this little bracket, okay? And it's telling us to click that in place, and then that will hold that tube in. Like so. So let's get that in situ. And orientate that so that's the right way up. And it's telling us that the tube needs to go in that way. So let's do that now. Like so. And then that's a little under tension. That goes just behind the diff. Just like that. That's the rear brake line in that side as well. Give that a tweak. Happy days. There you go, folks. Easy, wasn't it? Right. And then that leaves then the 150mm pipe coming out the bottom peg. That's then going to go along and rest underneath the car. Pop that in there. And roll that round there. Right, let's get this orientated the right way so that we can feed these hoses through now. Like so. We got that one. And we got that one. So let's figure these out. And that's going up underneath the leaf spring. Underneath the leaf. Yeah, see what I did there. It's then going to go underneath here there. There you go. It's a bit of a wrestle, but it'll go. And it's telling us that it's going to go somewhere over there like that. Bit bizarre, but that's how it's telling us. It then goes underneath the chassis and then it'll go up towards the engine. So let's get that underneath there, feed that through with a little judicious wobble. We should then be able to pick that up the other side and pull that through. What we want, like that. Okay, and then we'll do the same with this one. Go across and along the tunnel underneath that leaf spring, like so. I should have put some florist wire in here really, just to stiffen these up a tad. Kind of thought about it as an afterthought there, but bit of that, bit of that. Let's try and do it so I can actually see the end. There you go. Like so. And then it'll be the same under there. Try and feed it through the centre tunnel and come up the way. Like so. And then that is telling us that that is also going up and through somewhere like that. Okay, so that's what we want. We can tidy all of them up in a later issue when we get all our little clips. So that's what that's going to give you. And then now we have our finished chassis and our 2 brake drums, folks. So that's what we're going to end up with at the end of this issue. Ready for the next one. So do not forget, if you want to grab this for yourself, head over to this link all the way along there. Take out a subscription for this beautiful 1/8 scale Batmobile. Also, you can just click that little festa in the corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Really helps me out and I'm massively grateful. Also ring the bell whilst you're there to get notified of upcoming content. Until the next time, folks, stay safe and well. Thanks for coming in and keeping me company. Bye-bye for now.